if the tourist company and their custom strictly follow the rules and the regulations of visiting Antarctic, not introduce the new species and not disturbing the ecosystem, I think the trip will provide an education process and remind people protect our Earth. I think the condition is those tourists should be carefully executed and not introduce the burden to this beautiful environment.
I mean, no doubt that visitors go there to see that beauty, but do you also think they come away with a better understanding of climate change? Does seeing it firsthand change their minds, or does it really do more harm than good?
I think so. It's shocking to see the glacier, the landscape, and usually tourist group has a scientist on board or naturalist on board and to explain the ecosystem, explain the climate change to them. I think this is a real good education. I was one of the scientists on board a French boat, Labrador, and I think the really make people aware the climate change, the environmental issues through our lectures, through our discussions. I think it's, if they arrange it correctly, execute nicely, those tourist cruise will provide a really nice opportunity for people to learn those issues.
We know that China just hosted a summit on Antarctica. What do you say, or how would you describe their approach to the continent?
China has been explored Antarctica in the last 3 decades, and they have been, Chinese government have invested a large amount of resource to do the science, conduct science in the continent. They built 4 research stations on Antarctic, 1 in Arctic, and their icebreaker Xiaojun visit Antarctic on annual basis. And the Chinese scientists have been collaborated with international colleagues from other countries, and they are eager to develop more collaborations. I think Chinese is going to play an increasingly important role in Antarctic research. And the new summit hosted in Beijing also shows Chinese is actively engaged at international stage on managing this continent. I'm expecting Chinese is going to play increasing roles in these issues.